The primary job at Christ School is to develop a young man and his future. Coming to a school like this, they get to be the captain of their own ship. They get to make choices that have benefits. Learning to do business with adults and being their own self-advocate, I don't know if there's anything more important than that.
Yeah, relationships are at the core of what we do. We don't want people to just be passengers throughout this entire experience. We want them to be drivers.
When my son came as a 9th grader, it was kind of normal. You met your teacher on the first day of class. But after you've been here a year, it's so wonderful because by the time you go into, let's say, 10th grade and you go to see your teachers for the first time, you've already probably either had them as a coach or had meals with them in the dining hall.
I think that the relationship with teachers especially, from my experience, is just really close. So it's small classes, really intimate with the teacher. Even during extra help or after school, you can schedule meetings or even just show up.
I came to Christ School this year, so it's just been really supportive. Everybody's been really nice, and I've already met a lot of people. I can go someplace and all of the teachers know my name, which is just a great experience that you can't get in a lot of places.
Each boy comes here with a narrative, with experiences, with quirks, with a sense of humor. We like that. What we want to do is to develop that. So at graduation, I've got an 18-year-old boy crossing the stage that's fully engaged and fully functional and ready for the next step in his life.
The way the teachers teach, totally boy-centered, because they know through research that boys like a louder voice. They like a teacher that's moving around the room. The boys want to interact with the teacher.
I've gotten into things, digital photography, like that I wouldn't usually do at home or at another school.
The course load is difficult in a way, but you have people who can support you and help you through it.
The Christ School campus is located in a very unique area. We're 8 miles from downtown Asheville and all the amenities that they offer. But more importantly, we have these 500 pristine acres where a boy can be a boy. If he wants to run through the woods, if he wants to fish, if he wants to ride his mountain bike through the 5 miles of cut trails, this is just an awesome venue.
For boys, it's a dream world here in the mountains with so many outdoor adventure sports all around that they can get to quickly, but at the same time to have what downtown Asheville offers with all of the arts and the different activities, it's just a perfect location for this school.
There's a bond here, there's a brotherhood where they watch each other's backs, they support each other, whether it's on the stage in drama, whether it's on the football field, whether it's on a community service trip. There is a special camaraderie here that you can only really experience if you come and see it and meet our young men. It is one of the most impressive things and the thing that I'm probably most proud of here at Christ School.
Hello, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to the Greenies on this nice afternoon where we'll see the 21-11 Christ School Greenies take on the Veritas Christian Warriors. I'm Coles Manning, and this is our play-by-play commentator, Larry Johnson. Larry, what do you think it's going to take for the Greenies to pull out a W here tonight?
Well, as you can see, the Greenies look a lot overpowering in size against this Veritas Christian team. Not to say they're very talented. We do not have a current record for them, but I think if they feed the post enough, they should be able to come out with a victory. You know, they just came off a nice win last night. I was at the game at Carolina Day where they clinched the conference championship. But the biggest problem is that this is our third game without, many would say, our biggest role player, Jalen LeCue. He was out with the flu.
What a player.
Yeah, big player. Lots of offers. He's the face of our team, if you could say.
He sure is, Larry.
But yeah, as long as the Greenies, stay focused, pass the ball enough, and feed the post, I think they'll do just fine.
Well, what do you think Veritas Christian's keys are for success tonight?
Space the floor. They're to pass the ball all around. Try and just confuse this Christ School team.
Very talented Christ School team at that. Ladies and gentlemen, we'll be right back after the national anthem. Starting lineup for Veritas walking out, Larry.
Like I mentioned, not the biggest lineup you would ever see, but yeah, Christ schools have a lot to deal with tonight.
Yeah, there's definitely going to be a big size difference today. Veritas doesn't really have the height that's going to be needed to go get boards against this Christ School team, but we'll see how they do.
Here comes the Christ School starting lineup, though. We have number 1, junior Trey Austin.
What a player he's been this year.
Yeah, number 3, new kid in the block, Norrance Berry, sophomore. Another junior, number 4, Kojak Thompson. Number 23, a junior, Brandon Stone. And the big sophomore on campus, number 24, Justice Ajobo.
That's just the great thing about this Christ School squad, Larry. Even without our best player, Jalen LeCue, we still have
so many options.
Good starting lineup. So many guys you can go to.
And the biggest part, I think, is about the end of this season, not one senior.
No, it's rather extraordinary, honestly.
Yeah. And with almost our whole starting lineup has Division I offers or interest.
So much talent in this Christ School squad.
About to get a tip-off, and Christ School wins the tip-off. Kojak Thompson passes out Trey Austin. Brandon Stone with a 3. No good. Rebound by Veritas, taking up the court. Like I mentioned, it looks like they're doing exactly what I thought they would do by spacing out the floor and passing it a lot.
Oh, they're definitely getting to work around the ball today.
Yeah. Looking for some open mans, but this Christ School defense is really just something else.
Pull up.
Also a 3. No good. Rebound by 23, Brandon Stone. Looking for Kojak. Just overthrew him out of bounds. Veritas will take over. Number 23, Vuk Stokovic will now enter the game. Veritas looking for a way to score right here. Neither team has scored yet, but Veritas looking to be the first ones on the board. Jumper, and it's good. Tanaskovic will open the game up with a nice floater. Brandon Stone looking for the post play. Trey Austin, a lot of double team action, Coles.
Sure is, Larry. You definitely need it with all these weapons that Christ School has.
Rebound by
Great
Ajobo, and he goes strong. Goes strong for the dunk.
We've seen a lot of that out of him this year, Larry.
Yeah. Christ School going with their press. A foul. Foul on Norrance Berry. It's his first of the game. Number 23, Vuk Stankovic will be at the line. Misses his first one.
They're going to be shooting lights out at the line tonight, Larry. We're going to want to keep in this game with this Christ School squad.
Yeah, very talented Christ School squad, but also, can't take away from Veritas. They're very talented themselves. Misses the second one. Rebound by Brandon Stone. Kojak Thompson takes up the floor. They're looking for their lights out shooter, Trey Austin, and he just misses it.
Couldn't get it to fall, but
Brandon Stone looking for the rebound, and he gets it. The putback. Again with the press.
That's good. He didn't need to press it.
No, yeah. Brandon Stone with some good defense right there. Good steal. Here comes Brandon Stone right up the court. Behind the back pass.
Behind the back,
and a big dunk. And one. But it couldn't happen without the steal by Kojak Thompson. So Brandon Stone will go for the line, hoping for a three-point play. And he nails it. I guess for any team, you really have to be lights out at the free throw line to try and just come away with the win.
Very true, Larry.
It seems that Veritas Christian is now running their offense through Blake Hamrick, number 3, as he pulls up for a 3 and just misses it. Rebound by Justice Ajobo. Nornsberry goes in for the nice layup.
Good
Assist to Trey
fundamentals,
Austin.
Larry. Good fundamentals.
Good fundamentals. It seems that their Christ School Greenies are talking a lot and trying to, just get everybody involved. A good block by Justice Ajobo.
Nornsberry again.
With an assist
feed to
and
Ajobo.
another dump by Justice Ajobo.
It's a good start for this Christ School squad.
It is.
Veritas is going to need to work some different things around to
But
stop
it's
this momentum.
Hey, it's still early, Coles. Oh. A block by Trey Austin as Veritas will regain the possession.
A huge block at that, Larry.
Yeah,
It's good to see that aggression.
it always is. Rebound by Norrance Berry as he's taking it up the court. And he'll pull up for a 3. Just misses it. Rebound goes to number 23, Stankovic. Hamrick will pull up for a 3 and just misses it again. Lots of three-point action early in this game, Coles.
Sure
As we
is,
see
man.
another 3 from Trey Austin.
Can't get
And-
that to fall.
Almost a Christ School ball, but, Veritas Christian.
Ball is number 1, Marshall. Bring it down the court. See if they can get something working here, Larry.
Hamrick with the ball again, though, Screen. Ooh. Stankovic looking for a screen so he can get some points.
The
And
Greenies
he pulls up for a 3, and he nails it.
nails.
So maybe that might, spark something for the Veritas Christian Warriors team.
A little momentum
A
swing.
little momentum
Larry.
swing, exactly. Trey Austin drives in and goes in the Joe bar, and he gets yet another dunk. I
3
guess
identical dunks, Larry.
that's what happens when you're 6'10" and only 15 years old.
What a time to be alive. He
Veritas
pulls up.
Christian pulls up for another 3, and they miss again. Trey Austin calling for the ball. Pass it to Brandon Stone. Ajobo for the pull-up, and he just misses it. I was talking to number 33, Gabe Wisnitzer, the 6'10" freshman, actually, and he was telling me how this is a good game to get everybody involved.
Oh, definitely. Definitely, Larry.
As we see a lot of subs coming into play, I believe the only player on the bench right now is Jalen LeCue, who is out with the flu.
It's very important at times of the year like this, Larry, where you need to get ready for playoffs.
Exactly. Some of your players are tired, they're just beaten down, and the depth just comes into play. Ooh, tough miss by by Veritas, number 23, Stankovic.
Jack Thompson driving, passes out to Trey.
Trey with a quick move, and he goes in for the bucket. No, but Norris Berry gets a tough rebound, and he goes in and gets a foul. We see coming in for the Greenies, number 22, Deontay Green, number 11, Brad Halverson, number 2, Peter Lash, and number 33, Gabe Wisnitzer. Norris Berry drains the first free throw.
3 freshmen entering right now, Larry. It's good to see these young guys getting out here.
Correction, Coles, 2 freshmen. Norris Berry exiting the game after nailing those 2 free throws. Again, Christ School with the press defense. I'm not sure why, but whatever you need to do, it works.
They have the depth against Veritas today. I think they might be taking advantage of that, Larry.
I agree. We see a lot of, for Christ School, we only see 1 player play JV and varsity. For Veritas, we see 4. As Veritas, they make, Stankovic goes in for the triple. You know, it seems like this game's been all Cry School, but it's a really close game. As
Oh,
Brad Halverson answers with his triple of his own.
What a shot, Larry.
What a shot.
Veritas is having trouble finding the holes in this full court press, Larry.
I agree, but, you know, it seems they're making their way. I mean, they have 10 points on the board against a tough Greenie team. Hammer goes in for 3 and doesn't get the friendly roll. Deontay Green with the block. As Christ School will actually take over. Kojak Thompson taking it out. Tough pass. Tough to handle by Kojak Thompson as Hammer brings it to the court. Pops it over. Stankovic for 3. Just off. Rebound by Green. Thompson up the court.
Wow,
Tough.
Larry. Wow.
It's a tough basket right there by Kojak Thompson. Veritas now passing the ball a lot. Nice move. I believe that's number 32, Jacob Halfrick. Peter Lash. Oh, getting manhandled right there. Peter Lash looking for his roommate, Gabe Wisnitzer. Christ School looking to slow the game right here, Coles. You know, just try to take it into the next quarter as they. Good pass by Gabe Wisnitzer, Deontay Green for 2.
Good finish, Larry.
It was a great finish. Looking for the half-court shot. No good. So at the end of the first, scoreboard reads Christ School 22, Veritas Christian 12.
And honestly, that's what a lot of people were expecting here today. But Veritas is getting some shots. They're playing hard basketball right now, Larry.
I'm not going to lie. They're shooting great from the perimeter.
They are.
I mean, they're spacing the ball out well, and they are just shooting very well overall. But I will say that I was wrong about Christ School. I thought that they would feed the post a little bit more. They haven't done that as much, Coles.
They haven't. They've really focused on their big men, and Justice Ajibo is having quite the game.
He is, and I actually I think the Christ School team is doing well. I just got the thumbs up from Jalen LeCue. I think they're under control. They're feeling good about the game. I think that's what that means, though.
Pretty sure it is.
I'm pretty sure as well.
If Veritas can have a better game out of Blake Hamrick right now, this score could be very different in the second half.
Yeah, but Vuk Stankovic is giving him everything he's got. He's really lighting up from that perimeter.
Sure is, Larry.
Also, number 50, Nemo Tanaskovic. He's having a pretty good game, too, down low. He's going to actually take the ball out. Looks like Veritas is going to run some plays here, some screens. A lot of cross passing here. Wow, that was a tough bucket right there from number 24, Jackson Davis. Norris Berry tosses it over to Peter Lash as he drove in for a nice floater.
Nice floater, Larry.
Peter Lash with his first points of the game, I believe. But he's really stacking up the assists.
He is, Larry. It's great to see these young guys going out here and playing hard.
And Coles, Coach Harris is in the building.
He sure is. He's wearing a fresh Citadel sweatshirt. Got that on the Charleston trip last weekend.
We were both there.
We were.
Lots of fun, Coles, lots of fun.
Lots of fun.
Ooh, rebound by Riley Marshall, but taken away by number 33, Gabe Wisnitzer. Great defense. Norris Berry taking it up with a smile on his face.
You don't see that too often, Larry.
You really don't. Lots of, pass over the roommate.
Oh, Gabe.
Tough bucket by Deontay Green.
Gabe Wisnitzer put that back up. That was great teamwork right there.
I'm not going to lie, look at Deontay Green got, it was a little rough down there. Lots of bodies flying around as Hamrick's going to take out the court, looking for somewhere to pass. He finds, he found Tanaskovic, but he was fouled by number 3, Norris Berry. Number 23, Stankovic is coming in the game. Tanaskovich taking up the court, passing it off to Marshall. Good pass by Stankovic. Good defense by Gabe Wisnitzer. And another foul on Christ School. That one's going to be on Deontay Green, his first of the game. Marshall passing in for Christian. Passing over to Stankovic, number 23. I have to point out, Coles, this Veritas Christian Warriors team, they're young as well. They have only 3 seniors and 2 freshmen, a sophomore, and the rest are juniors. So be on the lookout for this team to come up next year, you know.
Yeah, returning a lot of starters, returning a lot of guys.
Brad Halverson puts it up. Just misses it. Rebound by Jackson Davis as Hamrick takes up the court. Passes it over to Stankovic. Stolen by Christ School. Brad Halverson steals it and is taking up the court. Looking for someone to pass to. Puts it, takes it himself, just misses the layup.
Coming in a little hot there, Larry.
But Deontay Green, I mean, he's playing well. He's playing very well for a freshman right there. He gets the rebound and the putback. Hammer controlling the floor for the Warriors right now, it seems like.
Pass a little behind.
Yeah, but last touch by Christ School, so the Warriors are going to take over right here. Riley Marshall passing it in for the Warriors. Looking for Hamrick, but he's guarded pretty well by number 3, Lawrence Berry, who's really highlighted for his defense.
Oh, I mean, what more can you say about that, Larry? Best defensive player for Christ School.
He sure is one of them.
Division I college looks.
Yeah, Tennessee did offer this year. And I believe Tulane University of New Orleans, Louisiana is looking at Gabe Wisnitzer. They've been contacting him recently.
Great school.
Great school. As Peter Lass drives in and gets fouled, he'll go to the line for 2. Foul on number 23, Stankovic. Peter Lass drains the first free throw.
See if he can do it again.
Hopefully. And he does. He's 2 for 2 at the line today. And we see most of our starters our starters are going back in the game. Want to give them some more minutes. As 50 pulls up and misses. Rebound by number 33, Gabe Wisnitzer, the freshman.
It's definitely going to be tough for this Warrior squad to handle.
Great. Oh. Good rebound by Gabe Wisnitzer. He's fouled. He'll go to the line.
Fouled.
Foul by number 50, Tanaskovich.
Really hard for this Veritas squad, which doesn't really match up size-wise to this Christ School squad to play good, hard, fundamental basketball. Sometimes you just got to get the foul.
As Gabe Wisnitzer drains the first free throw. And in for the Greenies, we see number 1, Trey Austin. Number 4, Kojak Thompson. Number 23, Brandon Stone. Number 24, Justice Ajobor. Gabe drains the second one. It'll come out.
Big smile on his face.
Yeah, he doesn't make those too often as a big man, but, he's been working on it really hard. Hamrick will take it out. Only 1 sub for the Veritas Christian Warriors, I believe. They're really digging deep here.
These guys have to be exhausted, Larry.
Yeah. They need that water. I hope they got that most important meal of the day, breakfast. I know I did.
Oh, Larry, I love breakfast.
Yeah, I love it.
Wake up every morning, go to Stilts Hall. What more could you ask for?
Souls Hall.
Oh.
Awesome. Stankovic driving in, passing it off to number 32, and just off. Rebound by number 23, Brandon Stone.
Couldn't get it to fall.
He passes to Norris Berry, so he'll drive up the court, looking for Kojak Thompson. As I said, feeding the post, and Justice Ajobor dunking over 2 defenders, it looks like. But what? At that point, for Veritas Christian, it's just like they just need to give it their all right there in the post.
They do, Larry. They do. They need to lay
Justice
out.
is You know, he's in my dorm. He is a very large child.
He is.
Very
He's
strong.
a big man.
Big man. Looking for the post again. Passes it out for the three.
Austin.
Trey Austin drains the triple.
Three. We've seen a lot of that out of him
A
this
lot.
year.
He's really worked on it hard, and I believe that's what all these schools are looking out for, because he can really just throw it up from downtown and just make it.
Yes, and that's just great to see. He didn't get a lot of minutes last year, but he's really stepped it up.
He really
in
has
his
stepped it up. You know, last year
junior
only
year.
a sophomore, coming back his junior year, looking to make a difference for this Greenie team. Hamrick just misses his rebound by 23 stone again.
You can just see the big men from Cresco bodying up their smaller Veritas
agree.
defenders.
But pretty wild pass there. Gets away from number one, Trey Austin.
Well,
Veritas will take over, but again, smiles on their faces. I don't think they're too worried right now. They're playing really well. It's going to be a foul on number one, Trey Austin. Getting a little bit too handsy there. Marshall will take it out. Probably looking for Stankovic, and he does. Going to the table is number 11, Brad Halverson, getting some more minutes here. Marshall with the weird pass, but Kojak Thompson almost misses it. And he looks for Trey Austin, another wild pass.
Could be a chance for Veritas to get something going here, Larry.
I think so. You know, they got some momentum as Stankovic pulls up and just misses it. And guess who? Brandon Stone for the rebound again.
You know, Larry, when you've been playing really hard and you don't have a lot of subs, it's not always smart to go straight for the three.
It's not hard. Oh, as Justice the Jobor with the rebound, and he gets his own rebound and puts it back in. Our big men are really shining in this game today.
Really are, Larry. And they just couldn't connect on that pass.
Yeah, it was stolen by Trey Austin. As he goes in for the layup and gets a tough bucket and one. He'll go to the line for the three-point play.
We've seen some very tough buckets from Cresco here today.
We have.
See if Austin can get this to fall.
Number 11, Brad Halverson checking in for the Greenies as Halverson is at the line looking to pursue the three-point play. And he doesn't, but the rebound by Justice Jobor and another bucket for number 24, Justice at Jobor. And, you know, some people think Justice, he's a sophomore. He's just big. You know what? He's gotten offers, I believe, from Tennessee, Auburn, Maryland, Cincinnati.
Some great D1 programs, Larry.
Connecticut, UConn coming in.
But he's a big man, but he has an even bigger heart.
And a bigger brain. You know, he's always in the classroom studying hard. I believe
some of his first offers from Ivy League schools.
I believe so. The big word on campus, though, was earlier this week, Coach Cal was supposed to be in attendance, but with the loss of Jalen McHugh due to the flu, could not make it to the game, you know. But he could have come and watched Justice because he's really on the rise.
Sure could have. That's a great thing when you have a school like Christ School where there's just so much talent.
There is so much talent. There's so many people willing to work hard to make you better as a person and as a player. Number 2, Peter Lash looking to enter the game.
Speaking of that, Coach Jeff DePelto stepping in mid-season, and
he's done a phenomenal job. I'll have to give it to him.
It's really hard to get stuff working when you have a switch up in the coaching, but Greenies have made it happen this season.
They have. You know, taking down a powerhouse like Spartanburg Day, first home game of the season. Zion Williamson, the number 2 national player. What more could you ask for as a team? Coming in later on, their coach having to step down. And they're getting a new coach who has a pretty good resume, actually. He's also our college guidance officer, too. He's pretty well at that, too, don't you think?
Yeah, he did some college guidance for the Team USA basketball team.
Peter Lash, wow. Throwing it off the backboard for Brandon Stone to come in for the dunk. The student section is hyped as Andrew King is just going crazy while eating that hot dog.
He's enjoying that hot dog.
He's enjoying that hot dog. I could kill for one right now, I'm not going to lie. How about you?
Oh, Larry, I could. I took the ACT this morning, so I am just famished.
You are a trooper coming out here.
I sure am.
Veritas looking to drive. Stankovic just couldn't connect. Gabe was in with a rebound. Long pass to Halverson. Gabe Wisnitzer will try to go in for the dunk, but he gets fouled on the way up. Could not commit.
The Greenies are passing excellently today in transition.
And they really want to dunk.
It would be great to see a lot out of this in the playoffs.
Correction, actually, Andrew King was not eating a hot dog. It was Moe's.
Welcome to Moe's.
Welcome to Moe's.
Larry, what's your go-to, a burrito or steak stack?
I'm more of a bowl type of guy, you know?
A bowl kind of guy.
I'm a bowl kind of
I
guy.
didn't think that.
As Gabe nails both free throws. Under a minute left to play in the first half as, you know, Veritas, the Warriors just want to get some points on the board.
47-14, Larry. That's rough for anyone.
That's really rough. And some of these players, like, take number 3, for example, he has not come out of the game at all.
No, it's exhausting, Larry.
It's very, I mean,
it's hard to ask that
Blake
out of your
Hammer,
players.
kudos to him because he is really playing his heart out. So Stankovic came out for a couple minutes, you know, just to give him a breather, probably go over the game plan, but not much going for him. As
Couldn't get that
rebound
ball.
by number 22, Deontay Green, the freshman.
Kojak Thompson looking down the court. Brett Halverson
Nails a three-pointer.
nails it. That's really great to see. See a little bit of his brother in him today.
Yeah, the Western Carolina Catamount is really, he's doing great things over there. As time runs out in the first half, scoreboard reads, Greenies 50, the Warriors 14. I mean, Coles, was that what you were expecting in the first half?
You know, Larry, I thought I was going to see a little bit more out of Veritas, but they're playing hard. They don't have a lot of subs. It's a rough game for anyone.
It is. But they're playing their hearts out, and
They are, and it's great to see.
but Christ School is really they're doing everything right here.
They are connecting on passes excellently tonight. I haven't seen this for very much this season, but it's good to see it.
It's good to see it. A lot of smiles in the court. I'm not gonna lie.
It's very true. The
They're having a great time out there.
thing you need to remember is it is just a game, and you still need to have fun.
That's what my mom tells me before I go out.
Love of the game, Larry.
The love of the game. You know, it reminds me back to my team, to my 8th grade team. You know, I wasn't the best player.
Not the biggest, not the strongest,
I never played, but I gave it my all in practice. Not gonna lie.
and that's how you get better.
That's how you get better.
When I was on my 7th grade C team basketball,
oh.
yes, I was garbage.
I was B, but
Yeah, I balled out, not going to lie.
I was the water boy in a uniform.
You know, it's important. And Christ School even has some of our
They
varsity
need water.
managers playing.
Also,
Kellen Graham has had some court time
Kellen
this
Graham
year.
has had some court time. He has. But also, I just want to give a big shout out to this CSBN broadcast crew. This is my first time up in the booth with you, Coles, and they give it their all, and they try to make this the most, just so much fun for everybody watching out in the stands.
They sure do, and since Christ School is a boarding school, as we all know, it's really great for some of the parents to get to see their
Exactly.
kids play out here and see their kids' school.
With me being
Playing hard.
I'm from New Orleans, Louisiana, and it's hard for my parents and family members to come out here and watch the games. But thanks to CSBN, they're able to tune in and pay attention and watch.
I'm from Fort Worth, so you're preaching to the choir.
Oh yeah,
The lacrosse team should actually have some CSBN broadcasts
I believe
later this year.
I-
A brand new press box
Brand
is
new
being
press
built
box
on
is being
the lacrosse
built.
field.
and I know you'll be in the field. I hope to be in the press box broadcasting for you.
That'd be great, Larry.
It'd be great. We're gonna take a quick break at halftime.
The primary job at Christ School is to develop a young man and his future. Coming to a school like this, they get to be the captain of their own ship. They get to make choices that have benefits. Learning to do business with adults and being their own self-advocate, I don't know if there's anything more important than that.
Yeah, relationships are at the core of what we do. We don't want people to just be passengers throughout this entire experience. We want them to be drivers.
When my son came as a 9th grader, it was kind of normal. You met your teacher on the first day of class. But after you've been here a year, it's so wonderful because by the time you go into, let's say, 10th grade and you go to see your teachers for the first time, you've already probably either had them as a coach or had meals with them in the dining hall.
I think that the relationship with teachers especially, From my experience, it's just really close. So it's small classes, really intimate with the teacher. Even during extra help or after school, you can schedule meetings or even just show up.
I came to Christ School this year, so it's just been really supportive. Everybody's been like really nice, and I've already met a lot of people. I can go someplace and all of the teachers know my name, which is just a great experience that you can't get in a lot of places.
Each boy comes here with a narrative, with experiences, with quirks, with a sense of humor. We like that. What we want to do is to develop that. So at graduation, I've got an 18-year-old boy crossing the stage that's fully engaged and fully functional and ready for the next step in his life.
The way the teachers teach, totally boy-centered, because they know through research that boys like a louder voice. They like a teacher that's moving around the room. The boys want to interact with the teacher.
I've gotten into things, digital photography, like that I wouldn't usually do at home or at another school.
The course load is difficult in a way, but you have people who can support you and help you through it.
The Christ School campus is located in a very unique area. We're 8 miles from downtown Asheville and all the amenities that they offer. But more importantly, we have these 500 pristine acres where a boy can be a boy. If he wants to run through the woods, if he wants to fish, if he wants to ride his mountain bike through the 5 miles of cut trails, this is just an awesome venue.
For boys, it's a dream world here in the mountains with so many outdoor adventure sports all around that they can get to quickly. But at the same time, to have what downtown Asheville offers with all of the arts and the different activities, it's just a perfect location for this school.
There's a bond here, there's a brotherhood where they watch each other's backs, they support each other, whether it's on the stage in drama, whether it's on the football field, whether it's on a community service trip. There is a special camaraderie here that you can only really experience if you come and see it and meet our young men. It is one of the most impressive things, and the thing that I'm probably most proud of here at Christ School.
And we're back, ladies and gentlemen, with a score of 50 for the Christ School Greenies and 14 for the Veritas Warriors. You know, Larry, that was a rough half for Veritas.
Rough half. They really need to come out firing as soon as the whistle blows.
And you realize that's going to be really difficult for them since they do not have a lot of depth.
They do not, but Veritas does start off with the ball, so hopefully they can get something going, you know?
Yeah, they've
they've
been playing hard. It's a hard time coming into the Greenie Dome.
Yeah,
this
it is.
atmosphere and
no matter what game, no matter what kind of caliber game, if it's Spartanburg Day or it's
Asheville School.
It's always going to be crazy.
It is.
And that proven tonight,
And especially with the Greenies coming off of a win last night.
Very hard fought win, I might add. I was there. It came down to the last 30 seconds.
Came down to the wire.
It was rough. It was not rough, but it was awesome actually. Great atmosphere.
Carolina Day and Christ School have such a great basketball rivalry.
They do. It's kind of like, Asheville School and football.
I don't think anything's that big, Larry.
You're
we
right.
really
You're
don't
right.
like those Blues now, do we?
We do not, but it's always fun to play them. It's always fun to travel there, travel here.
Good spirit of the game.
Yeah. You know what I wish they were commentating this year? JV baseball. We got
JV baseball. I've heard there's quite a squad this year.
I'm the third baseman.
Isn't Mr. Zager coach?
Coach
Zager.
Yes.
Casey Zager.
Casey
maybe
Zager.
Louis will be
Louis will be our bat boy.
He will be the bat boy.
He will be the bat boy.
Can he even carry a bat, much less walk?
I don't know, but there's this fool in front of me. His name's Kevin Williams. I don't know what he's doing here.
He's trying to get into the press box, Larry, and I just don't think we're going to let him do it.
We can't let him in. As Kojak Thompson will take it up the court, passing it off to Lawrence Berry.
Back to Kojak. Pushes it inside to Ajibo.
And he's going to
And
airball.
that shot,
I think it was a pass.
that was a glitch in Madden, Larry.
That was a pass to Brandon Zone. I still put it up for a layup. That's
Fake
number
me
3.
out.
Take a guess. It's Hamrick taking it out.
Hamrick, a lot of this Veritas offense has been working through him today.
Yeah, it has. Nice pass, but it's going to be stolen by Lawrence Berry as Kojak Thompson will go
Kojak
in.
just coming up for an
for
easy
the night.
layup.
Yeah, easy layup. Riley Marshall taking up the court, passing the half-court midline.
See
He's
if
going
they
to
can get
pass it
something
off.
going, pushing inside. Looked like he had an open lane.
Yeah, but can you blame him? It's Justice. He's pretty big.
He's pretty terrifying. I
Yeah.
wouldn't want to be out there.
But what?
What a guy.
He's probably one of the nicest guys I know.
He's a greenie through and through.
Through and through. And he'll do anything for his team.
He will. See
Anything.
if Veritas can get something working on defense.
Yeah, as Christ School looking for the post again. A lot of passing as I
It's
lost.
just so hard with that height advantage for these guys.
Can I say something, Coles?
Sure can, Larry.
I lost count. I don't know how many dunks that is for Justice, but when you're 6'10",
It's upwards of 5. Might be 5, actually.
I think it's 5.
Yeah, I think it's 5.
Hey, we just slapped hands. We'll give each
Good
other a
old
high five.
Good old high five.
High five. Oh, man, it's almost stolen. Riley Marshall for the 3 and right off the mark as
Greenie get
Brandon
the
Stone
rebound.
gets the rebound. And we're going to go for a 3 ourselves and going to miss it. Rebound goes to Trey Austin. He gets his own foul.
It's good to see that hustle, getting your own rebound
Yeah.
like that, Larry.
Foul on number 50, Tanaskovic. His third foul. He needs to watch those fouls, He looks like he's their big body on the court.
He does. They need him out there. Austin doesn't miss a lot of these.
You never can be too quiet, though. He got the first one.
Love to hear that swoosh, Larry.
Yeah. Sometimes you got to put those hands up. Jazz hands in the air. Get them going.
Gotta shake him, Larry.
Gotta shake
Gotta
'em.
shake him.
Gotta shake them. And he's going to sink the second one.
He sunk that battleship, Larry.
I think it's a basketball, Coles.
Oh,
Hey, rookie mistake.
happens.
Stankovic with a wild pass.
Oh, they just couldn't get there
He's
in
going
time.
to get backcourt violation on the Warriors as the Greenies will take over.
Oh, a little
Almost.
confusion, but
Little-
Austin saves it.
Not a lot of confusion right there. I was confused myself. Going in, and Brandon Stone with the nice nifty move going in for the 2-point.
Makes it look
play.
easy, Larry.
I'm just going to add again. He's also 6'11", so
In a different world, that could be you and me, Larry.
no. No, it couldn't. But another turnover by the Warriors. And they just seem to be losing themselves at this point. Number 32's in checking the game. Halfrick. Halfek.
There's a lot of Eastern European names on this Veritas squad, Larry.
That could just be a name.
No, it's true.
And Trey Austin with a deep three, I might add, converting for the Greenies. As I believe the Warriors are scoreless in this half, which is not the best sign in the world for a team.
See if Hamrick can get something working.
Yeah, they're dribbling the ball around in another steal by number 3, Lawrence Berry. Lawrence has really been stacking up the steals this game as he gets fouled going in for the layup. He'll go to the line, but more subs for the Greenies goals.
Oh, wow.
We see number 2, Peter Lash. Number 11, Brad Halverson. Number 22, Deontay Green. And number 33, Gabe Wisnitzer. And I might add, we are also missing number 30, Ben Craig, as he's also out with the flu. So, the flu has really been...
It's been a rough flu year.
Yeah.
For everyone.
For the United States. Not sure what it is, but we have some laughing matter on the court right now as he sinks the first. As Lawrence Berry sinks the first free throw.
Big smile from Jalen LeCue.
Huge smile, I might add.
He's having a great time.
Yeah. I was talking to Jalen this past week, and he loves it here. He told me how he really likes it here.
It's a good place. Good
Yeah.
people. Good Greenies.
No, great Greenies. As Lawrence Berry sinks both of them. 22, Deontay Green will now check in for game.
Back to this flu epidemic, Larry. This is really hurting a lot of sports teams hard. Even
a lot of scholars.
Patron saint of Texas, Willie Nelson, is down with the flu right now. Had to cancel a concert in Austin.
Not going to lie, I did not know that. Hey, thank God we don't have the flu, though, right?
It's very true. And neither does Kojak Thompson driving down the court with an easy layup.
I wouldn't say easy.
He made it look easy.
It was a tough bucket, but what can you say? He's Kojak. Hamrick with a nice pass.
So athletic. Pushing it
Hamrick
back
pulls
out.
up for 3 and just misses it.
Larry, I don't think Hamrick has made a 3 tonight.
I don't think. Oh, Gabe Wisnitzer with the big dunk. It's really been a great comeback here for Wisnitzer. We were roommates last year, actually, him and I, and he got hurt. He was done for the season. I believe he broke his ankle, and it was not a fun time for him. But he really did come back.
It's great to see when players come back
It
like
is.
that, Larry.
As we have reached 2 minutes left in the third quarter with the score of the Greenies 69, Veritas Christian Warriors 14. It's all Greenies right now, but I'm not gonna count the Warriors. They're still fighting.
And Larry, we've all been there.
Yeah,
games. Brings me back to last year during the Geico National Lacrosse Championships. High school played IMG Academy, and that was just a beatdown.
Brings me back to this year when we played Charlotte Christian. We were in it, and we were in at the beginning. 21. I was like 21-12 at halftime, and they just had more depth.
David doesn't always win, Larry. Sometimes Goliath gets it.
But you know what? It's okay. As long as you have fun, as it looks like the Greenies are right now, as they will retain possession. Kojak Thompson taking it out for the Greenies, passing out to Brad Halverson. Looking for their young players again, as looks like it's going to be a foul on the Warriors on number 1, Riley Marshall.
Peter Lash passing it in for the Greenies.
Tough pass, really questionable pass, but it really goes in the favor of the Greenies. Looking for Deontay Green, the freshman.
Push it out to Gabe.
Passing it up to Peter Lash's roommate, and he just misses it. Rebound by Deontay Green, though.
Oh.
It's going to be a foul on Deontay Green, actually a push-off on a rebound. I believe in 2K that's called an over-the-back foul. Yeah.
You don't say it, Larry.
I do say, though.
Agree to disagree.
It's okay. We're all brothers. Greenie brothers. Ooh, Deontay Green getting a little hand the ball. Big block by Gabe Wisnitzer, the 6'10 freshman. There he is
Quick
again.
reaction for Peter Lash to catch that ball. That could have hit him right in the chest.
It did. It hit him in the face.
Yep.
I think we got an up and down, or a jump ball, actually. The Warriors are going to get the ball right here. As we see about 20 seconds left in this third quarter, it looks like it's all Christ School right now.
See if the Warriors can get some points on the board right now, Larry.
They just missed the three-pointer.
Making
Oh, a
shots
no
like
pass.
that. Oh, Gabe got a
Gabe.
little ahead of himself.
Yeah, as the clock keeps running.
That's the end of the third.
End of the third with the scoreboard reading of the Greenies 69, the Warriors 14. As Gabe was just going to stand there at the free throw line, take his free throws. Misses the first one. That's a tough break for the young man.
Nice little rebound, though.
Oh.
They have to walk.
Yeah. I think he planned that. All part of the plan. And he sinks the second one, making it the Greenies 70, the Warriors 14. I mean, Coles, what are you most surprised about right now by the Greenies?
I mean, they're playing hard. Usually it's in games like this when you're just playing so well against a team that's not as talented and the score's this high that you kind of get lazy. You screw up.
Maybe you don't get lazy, but you just lose your enthusiasm in the game. You're not having as much fun as you want to. As it seems, this Veritas team, it looks like they're turning to their leader, which looks like number 3, Hamrick. You know, he's their senior. He's a senior. He's one of their 3 seniors, and they're looking for him for answers, and he just can't find any, it seems like. But they're not going to stop. They're not going to quit. They're going to look to get some points on the board right here.
Emmerich has been moving around the ball a lot today, but his shots just haven't been falling like he wants them to.
It's really unusual for the young man, but it's okay. Cross-court pass by Norris Berry. Questionable pass by Kojak Thompson right there. Trey Austin pulls up for a 3, and he sinks it.
What a great shot, Larry.
Looked pretty cool, too.
From our angle.
The best angle. What more could you ask for in a shot? Or in a sound? Veritas actually looking pretty sharp right here with their cross-court passes.
Oh, but
Stolen by Trey Austin. He's going to go in for the dunk. And he just misses it.
Doesn't get it, but the rebound from
The rebound is,
Brandon Stone tries to put it up.
and he gets fouled on the way up.
A lot of smiles on this Christ School squad right now.
Yeah, they're having a lot of fun with each other right now. As I see Kojak Thompson actually just sitting there by himself. Oh, here he comes. Here he comes. Brandon Stone looking for his first free throw attempt, and just misses it. I don't know. In the beginning, they were really knocking down their free throws, but not lately.
This might be a little bit of what I was talking about, Larry.
Ross Oakley is in the building, ladies and gentlemen. Ross Oakley is in the building.
Wearing a Yeti Coolers hat.
And the bean boots, the
Lacrosse sweatpants too, Larry.
greeny sweatshirt. He's
Trying to
rocking-
make a fashion statement right now.
I think he is, and I'm liking it. I'm liking it. Trey Austin coming up, and give me a foul, I believe, on the Warriors. That's going to be on number 32, Jacob Halfrick.
When you're playing a hard game like this, Larry, you need to keep your head on your shoulders and play good basketball.
Yeah, I agree.
These fouls aren't helping out this Veritas squad at all.
That just comes, but you know what? They are giving their all. I'm not going to take that away from them. Oh, good pass, and I'll count that as a dunk.
Not much you can do about that if you're Veritas.
Oh, and here comes our second team. I believe it's going to be yet again. Number 2, Peter Lash. Number 11, Brad Halverson. Number 22, Deontay Green. And number 33, Gabe Wisnitzer.
The people's champ.
I'm sorry, what?
Gabe Wisnitzer, the people's champ.
You got that right. And actually, our spirit prefect, Marshall McDill, is actually entering the building as well with little time left. Oh, and Veritas is a tough bucket.
Honestly, Larry, I feel like his spirit was with us this entire game.
Yeah, you know, lots of senior greens walking in. You know, the brown baseball commit Jackson Hip, as Brad Halverson pulls up and just misses it.
And
Tough rebound.
Pretty good showing for the Christ School student section today, given it's a Saturday.
And my coach just walked in too. My JV baseball coach, Casey Zager.
Wearing a winter break T-shirt.
We should have wore those today, shouldn't we?
You should have. Green was a bad choice. We look like we're in Harry Potter.
I don't get it. Oh, wait, we're invisible.
Exactly.
Stanakovic. Oh, he nails a three-pointer. So it looks like the Veritas team is really getting some momentum here.
It's good to see points on the board, Larry.
It's going to be a foul on number 23 on the Warriors. It's going to be Vuk Stankovic. Checking in for the Warriors is number 1, Riley Marshall. Brad Howardson's going to miss his free throw.
Marshall with the ball.
Oh, wow.
Oh, wow, and he sinks it.
Jackson Davis, number 24, with a good three-pointer right there.
He's had a few points tonight, Larry.
He has. He's looking like Hamrick.
Halverson. Deontay.
I got it. Oh, wow, stolen away by the Warriors. Number 1, Riley Marshall's going to go in, and he's going to miss the layup. That was tough right there. Some good defense. Here comes Gabe was this with a tough jam right there. That's my friend, Coles. That's my friend.
What a game out of Gabe.
Yeah, he's really showing us a lot for the next 3 or 4 years. Hopefully he stays.
I think you will, Larry.
I think he will too, but you never know. Whoa, okay, that was a very
but at least
questionable
we get
pass.
possession of the ball.
We do.
Look on the Brett side, Larry.
Look on the
Optimism.
Thank you, Coles.
Word of the day.
Coles Manning, everyone. Number 4, Cameron Ledbetter will be checking in for the game. First thing we'll see of him today. First or second. Peter Lash playing for 3 and just misses it. Rebound by Peter. Gabe Wisnitzer. He's looking for Deontay Green, but finds Lawrence Berry, actually. Peter Lash, I don't know what that was, but it was a foul. Foul on number 50, Nemo Tanaskovic. They found him.
So much tenacity out of that Veritas squad.
Yeah, Ross Oakley just gives us some words of advice, actually.
Ross has some experience being a commentator.
He does, and he does a great job. He's a great. He does his job, though, in the student section, too.
He's just a stand-up Greenie all the way around.
As we reach 2 minutes left in the game, Peter Lash at the line for his second free throw. Sinks it.
He's been shooting amazing.
He really has.
Today. Don't see a lot of that out of big men like him.
But I believe that's what Christ School in practice, they really focus on a lot of free throw shooting in practice, as number 24 is going to miss again from the three-point line. They had some momentum going, but Christ School took it away from him as Brad Halverson hit the three-pointer.
Sure did. You know, Christ School's program really reminds me of Oklahoma football, turning 4 stars into 5 stars, Larry.
I believe you're thinking of LSU football, but that's just my opinion.
To each his own.
Oh, good steal by number 11.
Moving up the
As he's
court,
going to go look up. Looking for the alley-oop, but just Veritas Christian with a good defense right there. But they're going to look. Yeah, Norris Berry's going to get his 4th foul of the day. Usually got to watch it with a minute left in the game. But an all-around great showing by both teams, especially the Christ School big men really shining in the paint.
Good game for Christ School.
It was a great game for Christ School.
This is definitely what you want to have.
Yeah,
big,
a lot of momentum going.
Boosting game.
A lot of momentum going to the state playoffs. You know that term is coming up. I believe they might get a first-round bye. Actually, I think they're the 2 seed.
Sounds nice.
Sounds nice getting that bye. You know, get some treatment, get some practice in,
do some homework.
That's what I like to hear, Bulls.
Student athletes.
That's what I like to hear.
That's what Christ School has.
Student first, athlete second. Peter Lash is going to try and run this clock out, as we're going to see Christ School take the lead. Christ School is going to walk away with a victory of 83-22.
Tough day for Veritas, but they definitely gave it their all, Larry.
Yeah, they did.
We don't know who Christ School will be playing in the playoffs yet, but
it should be coming up any day now, though, Coles. But it was a great game by both teams. Just Christ School had a little bit more firepower today. You know,
They definitely did.
Their big men shined, and it was an all-out great team effort.
A lot of big names on this Christ School team.
A lot of big names. You
And
know,
it's really great how they've really bounced back since not having Jalen LeCue.
yeah, Jalen, that was a big loss. That was a big loss.
But he's coming back.
He's coming back. Don't
Got out of the health center yesterday.
do not worry. He is coming back. But it was just a great all-around team effort, I believe, and
It really was.
a lot of smiles.
Lost smiles,
A lot
moving
of
the ball
smiles.
around. What else could you ask for, Larry?
But yeah, thank you, ladies and gentlemen, for tuning in. I'm Larry Johnson.
This is Coles Manning.
Thank you.